Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about something that is actually very difficult for most, including myself. It's simply always giving an A efforts, and what that really means is even on the worst days, getting out there and still doing the best you can, which doesn't mean it's a stellar day, but what it does mean is that regardless of what happens, you still were managing to get something done, to be effective, to make sure that at the end of the day you felt like something was accomplished. Now, the reason why this is hard is because everyone thinks that it's about making your good days great, when in reality it's about making the bad days good. And this kind of comes from, if you've ever been on a sports team, or if you've ever been in a group project, like a serious deal, where as a unit you guys had to get something done by a certain day. Maybe it was your project manager for an actual ends in a business, ends of the game. This is what it comes down to, is even on those days where it didn't seem like anything was gonna get done, still managing to get something out of it and making it, even a mediocre day. It doesn't have to be good, but at least mediocre. This game, the one on the screen, for the guys and girls that actually watched the video instead of just listening to the audio, I came into the game. The score was 1-5. And basically meant just the team that was put on was not doing good. We were getting beat pretty hard, and it comes down to it. Jumped in, okay, it's good. It's not really going good at all. Actually, it's going pretty bad, but still putting some effort into it and start, seeing how it'll end. And you'll see by the end of the game that we almost won, simply because even though the situation was pretty dire, the effort was still given, and we still almost pulled a W out at the end, simply because we tried. It doesn't mean you have to win every time, but it felt a lot better than losing 1-5. It felt like we actually almost accomplished something. It was a pretty bad defeat to, bite her to the end. And this goes back into life pretty hard, because no matter what you're doing, there's always going to be some part of every situation you're not going to like. And you're going to have to get past that. If you don't, and if you just complain about what sucks and just keep moving, but don't actually get anything done on maybe that day, if you have enough of those days where nothing gets done and you aren't able to, keep going forward, one day, not that bad. 2 days, okay, it's kind of over. But as soon as you get to like day 3, 4, 5 of not getting anything done, you start to stall. And then it starts hurting, and every day you look at yourself like, why am I not making this happen? What's going on? And that's when it starts becoming an issue of, okay, well, what exactly is going on? We need to fix something. We need to add some sort of ability to schedule out what needs to be happening day in, day out. And whatever it takes, really, to make sure that every moment has some sort of completion to it, you gotta do it. I don't know how else to say it. You gotta give it that effort all the time. Now, there is one caveat to this, where if you're in a weird situation, maybe it's a bad relationship, or maybe the work you're doing you just don't appreciate, or maybe you're not appreciated there, you have to, if you're in something like that kind of situation, find out if it's you, find out if it's a situation, maybe talk to someone, ask for their guidance. If you have a mentor that you like to speak to, that could be a very good way to help, kind of guide you in the direction of, okay, is it just me being lazy, or is it actually the position I'm in, or the location I'm in? Because sometimes it is one or the other. And as hard as it is to say, like, it's kind of hard both ways. You don't want to complain about the situation, but at the same time, you have to understand, if you're truly not happy and you feel like that you might be happier somewhere else, and what you're doing, you've given a solid effort to already, it doesn't seem to be moving at all still, there is a moment where you have to just cut it off and say, okay, we need to make some changes. But before you do that, always give that A effort. Give everything you're doing a chance if you are considering stopping something, because it might be the right thing and you're just in a weird moment. Just be ready to, admit a mistake and keep moving forward, and no matter what, give that A effort regardless what you're doing. List all the things, and I'll see you guys out there.